Hello. Welcome back to T3 Plays. A new set is releasing next week called Extra Dimensional Crisis, and it's linked to the Celestial Guardians, a lowland region. It is the Ultra Beast. So let's sit back and enjoy the trailer, and then we analyze. Let's go, baby. So we've just gone through the trailer, and what we'll do now is dive into it and analyze what this means for our current meta, how we'll shake it up, and obviously just to clarify, we only have a small sample here of what's going to be released. It all depends on what the other cards are, how they interact with these cards, as well as the supporter cards. So supporter cards can change the whole meta, like the rare candy did. So we'll go through it and just see what we have a general feel of it, and then obviously when the full you know collection releases, then we can analyze it again. So let's scroll through. Won't watch it, let's just scrub through it. First up is Buzzwole, basic Pokemon EX, and as you can see on the top right, Ultra Beast, 140 HP grass. Doesn't shout out anything amazing yet so far. Okay, let's zoom out. Double colorless energy, so if you want to, you could run it in any deck. Punch for 30, and we might have supporter cards that allow you to add energy on depending on conditions or criterias. So obviously the Ultra Beast work differently in actual TCG, works with prizes. Here they've adapted it to work with points in the current meta, so they don't have to shake up how the battling is, how it functions, or redraw the whole, battling. Then Big Beat, 3 energy, 1 train, nothing amazing. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Big Beat. Yeah, so nothing amazing. 2 retreat costs, weak to fire. So far, nothing amazing. Doesn't shout out, oh, it's going to be a really powerful card. Theme booster pack, yep. Next up, let's scroll through. Nihilego. So basic Pokemon, 70 HP, not bad. So it has the ability to add plus 10 damage to the active Pokemon. So it's like a Toxicroak with its, instead of doing 10 damage, that's 20 damage. Okay, which is interesting. You can put it in the bench and use its ability. So your active Pokemon probably has a Barb, or you could run like your Weezings, your Woopers, your Paldean Woopers, your, what's the new one that came out, the promo that poisons. Can't even remember. But the attacks, general attack, 30 damage and poisons, it's okay. But 70 HP isn't bad. Let's scroll through. Next, Guzzlord. So this looks interesting. Basic Pokemon, Guzzlord EX, 170 HP. For 2 colorless energy. Has Grind Guard, does 30 damage, but it has an inbuilt Team Rocket Grunt, TRG, and 4 energy Tyrannical Hole, 120. So what you could be, I love this card. What you can do is every turn, obviously depends how you get your 2 colorless energy on this. There's a reason why it's colorless, and you can start hitting for 30, and you can stall them out. They put an energy on your active Pokemon, you hit them, remove it. You get multiple chances until you get your Tyrannical Hole, and then you can wipe them out. Obviously, Tyrannical Hole 120s, but for 4 energy, it's a lot, and retreat cost is a lot with 4. But I see a play with this. I'm not mad at this. Let's scroll forward. So this Pokemon has, was it 3 or 4 retreat cost? and has ultra thrusters. Once during your turn, you may switch your active ultra beast, one of your benched ultra beasts. Yeah. So one of the conversations that was happening was that how many ultra beasts would you be allowed? Is it just one? But it looks like from this you're allowed multiple. And three colorless energy can do moon button. Flip a coin. If there's this attack does nothing. So I'm guessing it does 100 damage. Nothing amazing so far. So it belongs to Celesteela. 120 HP, weak to electric. Interesting supporter card. If you want to move around, gives you that flexibility, can go into any deck. Okay, it's interesting. Okay, so we've got a set of three now. Pheromosa, Katana, and Circuitry. So first look at on the left, Pheromosa. 70 HP, not bad, grass. Jump blues, does 20 damage and attacks the bench for 20. Very nice, I do like this. Next up we have Katana, based off the name Katana. 60 HP, thrash metal grass, does 40 damage, so it's a grass farfetch. Weak to fire. Circuitry, so 100 HP, is electric for 3 energy. Not great. Does 60 damage and your opponent's Pokemon is now confused. Confusion is not the best, but 2 colorless. So where do you get those colorless energies from? It's very interesting. Maybe a support card that will add that in, but not bad. And it's a basic Pokemon. You definitely will see some play. Yeah, all of these very interesting. So let's keep going. Okay, next up, Naganado, Stakataka, and Blacephalon. Let's look at Naganadel first. It's a stage 1, so you do have to evolve into it. And 100 HP is okay, nothing amazing. Okay, 1 energy. I like the ones that are 1 energy. So first turn, put your basic Pokemon down. Opponent's turn, then back to your turn. You can evolve, put 1 energy, and use Electro House. So your opponent's attack, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, 40 damage. And if you have the previous Pokemon we spoke about, I can't remember what it was called, you can do 40 damage plus another 10, 50, 60. Interesting. Then we got Stack Attacker, 110 HP. So these are pretty bulky now, but 2 energy during your opponent's next turn takes 20 damage. Okay, this is an okay attack. And all these moves I'm sure you're noticing they're based around music genres. Next up, Blacephalon has Beat Punk, does 130 damage but does 70 damage to itself. And it's not super tanky, it has 100 HP. So you'll be left with 30. So this kind of might be like a killer blow one, or yeah. Very interesting, but you might have supporter cards where you increase your HP much rapidly, or I don't know, there might be some play. Very interesting. What was the other one I was thinking of? Guzzle. No, not Guzzlord. Nihilego, yes. That does more damage. So Nihilego along with Naganado. I see some play. Oh, okay. Let's scrub through. Is that all of them? Okay, yeah, you got the Celesteela, Stakataka, Naganado. Yeah, we got all of these cards. We've gone through them already. Looks pretty cool. Oh, and obviously, if you're not aware of, they are from another dimension that come in through a wormhole into the Alola region, and those were the missing cards as part of the Celestial Guardians that everyone was expecting to be part of, but they were missing. So that's why there's this mini set which introduces obviously the Ultra Beasts. Okay, interesting. Tapu Koko. So let's stop here so we can see the full card and zoom in. So 130 HP, basic Pokemon. Yep, electric. Plasma Hurricane. Plasma Hurricane does 20 damage. Take a electric energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Nice. Ramps up in your first turn that you attack. Use this, do 20 damage. Then by your next turn, you can do Mac Bolt, which does 90. I like this. 1 retreat cost in line with all these electric Pokemon that have very low retreat costs. I do like this. 130 HP, not a lot, so bulky that it's broken, but very interesting. Tapu Koko, I like it. Okay. Type Null. 80 HP, Basic Pokemon, I like the HP. Quick Blow, I like it. Flip a coin if has this attack does 20 more damage, so it's a enhanced quick attack. But 2 retreat cost is disgusting. If it's a quick attacker, one energy to retreat. Yeah. Okay, so we have Lusamine or Lusamine. You can use this card only if your opponent has gotten at least 1 point. Okay, so your criteria is opponent has to have 1 point, then you can use this supporter. Choose one of your Ultra Beasts, attach 2 random energy from your discard pile to that Pokemon. Yeah, so you've seen a lot of these Pokemon requiring 2 colorless energies, which makes sense. You lose a point and then you use the supporter, and then you can power up one of your Pokemon very quickly. Very interesting. There'll probably be a lot more cards like this that help. Okay, a Lowland Diglett, we get a new one, Zeraora, and as well as a Shinotic. Happen to headbutt, these are funny. Happen to headbutt. So the previous ones all had, yeah, these were all, let's see, type null is an A, Ultra Beast, Quick Blow. So I think this is where it's, so this is not an Ultra Beast as well. Okay, so all these are Ultra Beasts and all the moves are related to music somehow, if you've not noticed the pattern. Okay, so there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Ultra Beasts. So this is not an Ultra Beast. Scroll through, yep, not an Ultra Beast. Lusamine, and okay, let's go back to here. So let's zoom into a Alolan Diglett. Happen to headbutt. This just sounds funny. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Lovely. Like, or well, 60. Yeah, not great. Okay, Zeraora. Ability Thunderclap. Thunderclap Flash. The artwork's amazing. At the end of your first turn, take a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Nice. So if you go first, when you click end, you get an energy already. By the time you attack next, you got 50. I like it. Very interesting. And I'm guessing it works. Even if they're on the bench. Nice. And 1 retreat cost. I like it. Shinotic. It is a stage 1, 90 HP, not too tanky. Illuminate. Once during your turn, you may put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Random Pokemon. Not based on your typing. And as you notice, double colorless. Gentle Slap does 40. Nothing amazing. But this ability might be broken because it can go into any deck. I do love this card. You can put it into any deck and you can get your Pokemon out quicker. And doesn't even have to be in the active zone. So if you got a hard hitter and you can start going through your deck and getting all your Pokemon out, I do really like this. I do like this. Okay, let's keep going. Rowlet, 60 HP, full art, amazing, so cute. Fury attack, flip 3 coins, and it does the damage related to that, so it can max do 30. Scroll through the artwork, lovely. Extradimensional Crisis, available Thursday, May 29th. So we've got a week. So time for us to get our pack points, our hourglasses in line. If you're not a free to play player, get your goal ready. So when the pack drops, you're able to capitalize and find out what's really meta. Let's go. If you enjoyed it so far, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Let's go.